What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, we're continuing our Aeons and Legacy playthrough. I'm Rob, this is Melanie. If you don't know by now, you haven't watched the previous episodes, go to the playlist at Rob's Gaming Table on YouTube and watch the whole playthrough from the beginning. There will be spoilers. Obviously, it's a Legacy game, so you've been warned. Thank you to our Patreon backers for supporting us. Thank you to our newest Patreons. Shout out to Yanis and Mads, who just backed us recently. Thank you very much for the support. I see Edgar's already in the chat telling us it's time for suffering.
Oh no.
He loves to see us in pain.
Oh no.
And Faulty Joe is here. How's it going? All right. So we're going to be continuing this on. But I do want to give a shout out to a gentleman that's been leaving comments on a lot of our Aeons and Legacy playthroughs. But I don't think our time zones line up at all. But it's Ron Hatch. Shout out to you. Thank you for all the comments you've been leaving. But he did mention kind of a big one last time at the end of the episode. Not big as like it would have changed much, but a rule I didn't even know was a thing. Because I always thought like a lot of the nemesis you can't deck out, but it's important. On page 18 of the rule book, it says draw a nemesis card. If the nemesis deck is empty and the nemesis would draw a card, instead unleash 3 times. So at the end of the last one, we were supposed to have that happen. We actually got through the full deck. But when we should have been drawing at the end there, he should have been unleashing 3 times. But as Ron said, we should have been okay anyway because we just would have been building bridges. And I think everything was fine there. We could have just kept doing that over and over again. So we should have been okay. We beat him quick enough. But
And I think at that point we only had 7 or 10 health left on him, right?
yeah.
If I remember correctly.
And Mutton Chop's here.
Hello.
And good evening, Dragon Shadow. How's it going?
Good evening.
All right. Awesome. So yeah, Ron Hatch leaving comments. I appreciate it. He's mentioned some other things too, but that one just hit me. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't know that was a thing. But it's some good strategy tips and stuff, and I like hearing his and others' opinions on like how their game was, or like when we choose cards at the end, people who aren't here to watch us live. I love that you guys leave comments later saying, you totally judged this card wrong, or you really should have took a second look at this card, or you didn't mention this part of the card, or look at it in this light. And I love seeing that stuff because I don't. And like I look at a card, I just think in my own little bubble, and I like seeing other people's opinions on things like that. I love having that discussion and seeing like just people opening my eyes to things. And that's what I find with Aeon's End. That's like a learning journey for me. Every time I play this game, I have preconceived notions of deck builders and that I've been ingrained in the last, I don't know, 8 years or something since I've been playing them. And this one is totally like changing the way I look at deck builders. It's interesting, all the little nuances in the game. And I love that about Aeon's End. Let's see. Only me having buffering, says Edgar.
You have to do the other side, other screen.
Yeah.
I think it's okay though.
Yeah, it says stream's good on YouTube's end. But we won't get started until we make sure it's all good.
Yeah, it looks like it's working there. Buell's not seeing any issues, so
It does say on my end though there's like a 0.02% frame drops when we started, like at the very start there, but it usually does that. Like I don't know why.
We selected where Edgar lives and we said buffer.
Yeah. We're purposely told YouTube to like throttle your connection, Edgar, because of your comments.
No Minecraft format this evening.
Yeah, no.
No, that's good.
No one wants
good.
to watch blocky Aeon's End. But yeah, we'll make sure it's good before we get going. I'll keep an eye on it here. I'm not getting any errors on the software or on YouTube's end. And usually I would see one or the other.
Yeah, it's working over there. Okay.
But as COVID-19 or whatever, the virus is causing shutdowns everywhere. And people staying home and working from home, and people are going to be like, schools around us are going to be closed for like 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. All this crazy business happening because of this virus. It's going to create a lot of people at home on the internet and watching streaming and TV, all that stuff now that uses the internet. It's just going to be like, networks are going to take a hit for sure during this time.
It might be good for you if people are home and they can watch your streams for
not
real.
if my upload's garbage
true.
and I can't stream it all.
That's true. Munchop says same here. Yep.
So everyone's on the internet watching you guys play, I guess.
Oh, it must be.
Nope. That's definitely not what the stats are telling me on my end. That's not at all accurate. There's more people watching like eagle cams, or those like nests with the eggs in them. Those cams, or like
Waiting for them to hatch.
Yeah, people's aquarium cams, or like any of
Dogs,
those.
any
Yeah,
dog
the
video.
the dog ones where there's like a dog just sitting there on the floor. Yeah, more people watch that than me, and I'm okay with that. I can't compete with that quality content. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But yeah, just people at home in general, just watching everything, not just watching, like people playing games like that Call of Duty, whatever Warzone just came out, like people playing Fortnite, downloading all their patches on all their video game systems, like all their DLC. Everyone's gonna be going nuts playing video games, streaming content on the internet, YouTube. Just even your cable boxes nowadays, like anyone who's watching TV like over cable, it's like all comes through the internet now. It's like,
who has cable anymore?
well,
I know some people probably still do, but
yeah. But
Yeah.
anybody who has that stuff, it's like it's all crunched in the same networks now.
yeah, all the streaming services.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, it should be very interesting. We'll see how it goes. They're watching your old videos. Oh, okay, Buell. All right, yeah, I can believe that. Wait, let me check the stats. No, that's definitely not accurate either. No, I'm just joking. No, they get some okay views.
Munchop says those other videes are more interesting than our video. That's for sure.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, it's more interesting to watch an egg hatch.
I am totally down. I'm not making fun of it. I'm just joking, making fun of myself. It's all good.
It's all good.
I know I can't compete with that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks good. Still, I haven't seen any more
Okay.
frame drops or anything. YouTube
Edgar,
still
is it
says
better
good.
now, or maybe he just had to
Edgar,
refresh?
yeah,
Maybe
Edgar,
he's
did you turn off your downloads and your streaming and stuff that you're doing all at the same time? All right. We know. Yeah, I know. All right. All right. We're going on with Chapter 7, The Last Stand. Do not open until instructed. But this is what I think we're going to be doing today. Next video we want to watch is Rob hatch from an egg.
Or Rob hatch an egg. That'd
Oh,
be funny.
yeah. I could a video of me sitting on an egg until it breaks, which would be a pretty quick video. Hey, Darren, how's it going?
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Munchop says stream looks good, so if we have any issues, then let us
Yeah,
know.
we're going with it.
But I think it's
on
okay.
our end, it looks great, but yeah, we appreciate you guys jumping in and letting us know.
Yeah.
If you want to pass me the next card from the...
Oh, yes, I do. This was what was on top, so
Okay.
read the front of...
So,
Oh, it's almost empty.
read the front of L43 when you're ready to start Chapter 7. I'm not ready, but let's do it. We scheduled it, so we got to do it. Why only 10 health, Mel? Ooh.
Well, because it says at the start...
Oh, shots fired.
At the start of the game, but you know
Edgar's
what?
already
I
calling us
forgot.
on mistakes.
I forgot.
Does it say like right away?
Well, it says the maximum health is increased to 5 at the start of the game.
And I'm going to forget my sparks deal an extra damage, which is the ability we picked, but...
Yeah. It does say at the start of the game. So yeah, thank you for reminding me.
We'll go over that stuff. We probably should just go over right now. So
I actually did forget, so luckily.
Oh.
I would have read it all.
I would have looked it over after you're down to like 5 health, being like, wait, why are you at such low health already? Shouldn't be happening
We
to
should
you.
just be excited that there's dice on here already.
Yeah, we normally don't even
that's not ready
Yeah,
yet.
we don't normally even have our health ready at the beginning of the game. So, we still have the same 2 gems. There were good comments, I think from Ron too, about the gem that we threw away, the 6-coster, that was like...
Yes.
Yeah, there was good comments basically saying like I underestimated it even worse than I did, even though I could see the potential with it. There's more potential there than I even noticed. But
Okay.
If we fail here, we get to grab another card. Maybe we look at that again.
I was gonna say something that might be interesting to do is after we're finished this is take the little banished deck of items and just kind of look at it after knowing and see if any of them that we maybe didn't choose would have been helpful for us.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Right?
But that's part of the fun. We're doing it blind. Like,
I know.
We're not even looking at the nemesis cards. We're just
No.
shuffling it in, going in blind. And like we have no hindsight. But I understand people watching the comments that are leaving comments for us. They have hindsight.
Right.
But I still appreciate them pointing that stuff
Yeah.
out. And I'm glad they pointed out after we've already like gone past that point.
Yeah. Like letting us make the decisions and then
Yeah. But knowing, I appreciate that feedback because I will put that feedback into our next decision if we get a chance to like jig up the market after failing or something. I'll look at that relic again. But I'm cool with us just picking stuff based on people in the chat at the time and like just us deciding on what we want to play. I like maybe making it different because if everyone played it the same, every YouTube playthrough is the same, or everyone's playthrough at home was the same, no one's going to watch us play it because we're just doing the same thing as everyone else,
For
right?
sure. But I'm saying going back at the end after we've played through the whole
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
and seeing if, had we put this in, that would have been helpful.
But
during this boss,
I still like a lot of the stuff we have, but there is always a couple cards in every scenario that we have that I think is going to continue to play into it.
Yeah.
And then we just don't buy it ever, and I'm like, huh,
Yeah.
interesting. But then we get rid of it, and the next one I'd be like, maybe we could have kept it. Like, I'm not sure about the one that we lost here, that spell that heals Gravehold.
Yeah.
I'm now scared that it's like a bad thing that we got rid of a Gravehold heal. I know you have a Gravehold gains 2 life thing.
I have Gravehold gains 2 life, and then I have my other one that gains 1 life.
I know. But
a little situational because Gravehold has to be under 20.
Yeah.
But still.
It is more fun going in blind.
For sure.
I agree.
For sure.
So we different from last time. We got this new spell, Sparking Siphon. When you would gain this, gain 2 pulse tokens, cast, deal 2 damage. You may lose 1 pulse token. If you do, any player gains a life.
It's our first heal card.
Yeah.
That's not based on me.
Yeah, and I like that we have that little bit, so I can have some heal in what I'm doing too.
Yeah.
You can too, like as a stop us. But if we go that same route where I'm the one with the pulse tokens, then that kind of works into that, right?
Yep.
And we also got this one that we may or may never see in action. Especially since we threw away that gem that possibly could help us afford this after realizing. So cast, deal 6 damage. So there's 8 cost to get this thing. Gain 1 pulse token. You may lose any number of pulse tokens. If you do, an ally draws cards equal to the number of pulse tokens you lost this way. So it's like maybe we'll get there. Maybe. I don't know if we can with the gems we have and what we're doing and drawing and stuff, but I had 9 gems at the end there that were like possible to buy spells. I had 9 ether near the end of that last playthrough, but like I would like to get that earlier than at the end. Yeah,
like this one alone, 2 of those back to back, and that's 6 if your 3rd breach is open.
Yeah, true.
So I mean,
yeah, and I do realize there's a whole like engine with the pulse tokens that I'm totally like we're downplaying and we're hating on and stuff.
Yeah.
But I see it. If you had all those cards together, man, that would be super crazy.
Yeah.
To get that all going. All right. Anything else new? Well, I have laser darts. My ability here. So also added on to the ability I have of in breach number 4, 2 spells may be prepped. Laser darts, my sparks that I cast deal 1 additional damage.
We have to remember that. Yeah.
Yep. And everything else is the same as last time that I can think of.
Okay, so my only difference is, so my focus concentration, again, is at the start of the first turn of the game. Focus your 3rd breach twice, which we already know. And then my 1-up on Lantern Life Link, thanks to the chat, and I put all the names that we got together. Yeah. Your maximum life is increased by 5 at the start of the game. Gain 5 life. So I have 15.
Beautiful. All right. Let's get into the story here. Oh, Marcus is here. No, you didn't. No. We're just getting started. I'm just literally about to read the first story card for Chapter 7. We just kind of did a recap of what we purchased. We jiggled the internet cord to make sure everything was streaming correctly. And we should be good.
Yeah.
But yes.
You're just right on time.
You're just in time. All right. But one thing, for those who have joined the last few minutes, I did want to shout out again to Ron Hatch, who's been leaving comments on the videos, who pointed out in the last one a rule that we've totally missed and forgotten. When the nemesis goes to draw a card, and it happened at the end of the last episode, if there's no card there, you're supposed to unleash 3 times. So yeah, it shouldn't have messed with the last one. We should have been able to deal with that no problem at the end. But it's something that like we actually got to. Yeah, I read it at some point.
Yeah.
But I
think we never ever thought that would happen.
Yeah, it's never really got to that situation. But just a tip for anyone who watched and didn't realize it either, just so everyone knows that that's a rule in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chapter 7 Introduction. Maelstrom has come, and you stand before it, readying for the fight. The creature is so massive and its minions so numerous that you're separated from the other mages. The sky above New Gravehold is darkened with Maelstrom's presence. Its beacons dot the ground below it, trying to open more breaches to summon even more minions. They cannot be allowed to succeed. You feel a sense of calm as the battle approaches. You can defeat Maelstrom. You can close this breach. New Gravehold must survive. You feel part of something bigger, as if every moment of your life was leading up to this one. The battle begins in slow motion as Maelstrom begins spinning, its large blades slicing toward the ground. Within moments, more breaches open and swarm of minions claw their way out. The future lives in your hands. The final battle has begun. Dun dun dun. Read the front of L44, please. All right. Open envelope labeled Chapter 7, and then open Stop Deck 7, which I'm assuming is our last deck in there.
Last one, yeah.
Combine all the Maelstrom Risen Nemesis cards with the basic cards. We got the basic Nemesis cards already out in their piles. Follow the instructions on page 10 of the rulebook. Same thing it always says. Fight Maelstrom Risen. Maelstrom Risen. So it's the same guy we fought earlier, but it's a new version, I guess. Read the back of the card after your first game versus Maelstrom Risen or whatever. So we'll
This
throw that
one,
off this
just
side.
for everyone to know, this one actually has that tab instead of the wraparound tab.
Which leads me to my belief that a lot of the stuff for this game was printed in different factories, possibly even different countries or by different companies, and just put together at a warehouse. Like everything was shipped to one warehouse, which is why some of the stickers are different sizes, different shades. Like, yeah, things just seem like they're a mixed match of quality and colors and stuff. So I feel like they printed things at different locations.
Okay, so it did say to put these into these decks, right?
Yeah, you're gonna build a deck. Whoa.
Yeah, I just got nervous when I saw that and I thought, I don't know what that
Okay,
is.
yeah, pull that off. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Turn order card.
Oh no, assault turn.
He's gonna get an extra turn order card. We already don't have enough turn order cards in the deck. They're gonna get more.
Oh, we got some zeros. We got, I see.
And Queso Splits here. Hey, how's it going? What do you think about Robin Hood and the Merry Men? Is that like a new board game? I've never heard of it if it is.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, okay, so I've never heard of it. I'm assuming it's something on Kickstarter, like, because there's 27 things on Kickstarter new every day. So hard to keep track of all that stuff.
You know.
Or if you're talking about the old, like, movies and stuff, that's a great IP. I always love Robin Hood.
So this deck is a beacon deck. They're all zeros. I didn't look at them. So I'm not sure if we need to shuffle this or if they stay like this. So when we read the setup instructions,
yeah,
we'll
I'll
go
do that
from
now.
there.
Yeah.
But I just, one.
Unless it can go in the box there. All right, so let's read the backstory here on Maelstrom Risen. We should have known better than to consider Maelstrom defeated. In our hubris, we left our old lives behind and considered Maelstrom buried along with them. Yet, it was siphoning power the entire time we've been on the surface, slowly gathering strength to take revenge. And now, the time for its revenge has come. It looms over New Gravehold, and I fear there is little we can do to stop it. In our first battle against Maelstrom, we only managed to survive through Desmodia's sacrifice. This time around, we cannot afford to lose another. Our newest breach mages need to be stronger than ever before. They must triumph. So remember last time we had that little deck like this, that the assistant deck, remember?
Yeah.
Where we kept getting help from our we were the noobs and our pro mages were helping us out. But yeah, maybe that's what that is. All right, so setup. This guy's an 8 difficulty. Setup. Shuffle all the beacon cards together and place them face down to form the beacon deck.
Okay, I'll do that after.
Then draw 2 cards from the beacon deck and place them into play. Do not resolve any immediately effects on those cards.
Okay.
Replace one of the Nemesis turn order cards in the Nemesis deck with Maelstrom's Assault turn order card. Okay, so that's good. I'll shuffle this one here.
Okay. I'll shuffle that up in a minute.
All right.
It's 3, 2.
So his Unleash is draw a card from the beacon deck and place it into play. He's got additional rules. While Maelstrom's Risen Assault turn order card, when that Assault turn order card is drawn, Gravehold suffers a damage. See, I knew I'd regret heal for Gravehold. I knew it. We should have never got rid of that spell.
Okay.
All right. Then, suffers 1 damage for each beacon in play.
Okay.
So we got to keep
So
the
we gotta
beacons at bay.
Keep under control, yeah.
Let's not underestimate the beacons.
Okay.
Then Maelstrom Risen takes a turn as normal. The Assault turn order card is considered a Nemesis turn order card. Okay.
Okay.
When that beacon is discarded, place it in the beacon discard pile next to the beacon deck. This is not the same as the Nemesis discard pile. When the beacon deck is empty and a card would be drawn from it, shuffle the beacon discard pile and place it face down to form a new beacon deck.
Okay.
When there are 10 beacons in play, Maelstrom Risen opens a massive destructive breach, and the players lose. So this is very similar.
Yeah.
Was the first Maelstrom had that too? There was another guy that had that whole thing too, right? We had his own little deck and guys were coming out.
Yeah, it was the pod guy. We had the pods.
Yes.
I don't remember the name of the guy,
Yeah.
but it was pods.
It was obviously a very memorable guy that we
I don't remember any of the names.
I know. It was, let's see. You know how I remember them? We refer back to our thing. Spawning Horror, I would assume.
Okay.
Is that's who would fit that, I think.
Yeah, that
Spawning
makes
Horror.
sense.
Spawn in the pods.
Someone will type it in very fast, I'm sure.
The new Nemesis card actually places another one. Yeah, Spawning Horror. Yeah, Marcus said the same. Yeah. We think we're on the same path. I'm pretty sure it was that one. But it feels the same as that.
Awesome. Okay.
But we have no idea what these cards do, and we have not looked at them, and we'll throw that up there.
Yep.
And this is his deck.
Yep.
Ready to go? We shuffled it.
Shuffled it.
All right, let's just throw this guy like here.
Let's shuffle this guy. 65 health. What are you looking for?
65 health is good.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as 80.
Yeah.
So we need to do the setup part, which was draw 2 cards off this deck.
Okay.
So, they're minions. So this minion's coming in, 1 shield. It's a Guardian Beacon.
Oh, see how it does nothing? So
Yep. So
we're going to want to be like, oh, they're not going to do anything when they're out.
yeah.
So we're going to want to leave them.
Let's not ignore them like we ignore every other new feature that comes out every single time. We're like, yeah, that's not too bad. Let's just ignore it. And then the other one, so draw 2 cards. A Misery Beacon. That doesn't sound good, but only 2 health immediately. Any player discards a card in hand.
Okay, but we skip them immediately.
Yeah, we skip the immediately when we draw.
Good. Okay.
So that tells you that there's going to be effects that when it comes off the deck, it's going to hit you right away because there's no persistence there.
That's true.
So, but you still can't ignore it. And there will be other guys that come out we know that have dirty persistences that will be hammering Gravehold and all that stuff.
Yeah, they're terrible.
And we got to do this on top of those, which makes me really wish that on focusing, I would deal 2 damage to these guys instead of sparks. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
You should have went with your gut.
I know. We'll see.
Should've
We'll
went with
see.
your gut.
I'll be saying that at the end where we do our retrospective.
Yeah.
You're like, man, we would have won if only I was dealing 2 damage every focus.
maybe your sparks will just do it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Don't forget to put Fitzpatrick on the top. Fitzooth. I don't know if it's on the top or not.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't shuffle, so it'll be her on top. That's how we do it.
Maelstrom Risen is such a nice nemesis. He brings your bacon. There probably is something that plays off the number of minions that are in play. Probably.
Yeah, probably. So we just got to keep that fire under control. Okay. Also, beat up the minion when we can, the nemesis. Sorry, when we get to that point.
Plus the minions that come out of here.
So I'm assuming. So his unleash is draw a card from this deck and place it into play. So basic cards do the unleashing, but I bet he has cards that are like, if there's this many in play, Gravehold suffers this, a player takes that damage, blah. Discard 4 cards out of hand of the player with this if you have more than these guys. So let's keep these guys under control, I guess.
Okay, and Randy's here. Hi, did I miss anything? We are just about to start. We've done setup and everything, so you're just in time.
Just starting. We set up. We got the Nemesis in play. He's got his own little beacon deck. We're bringing these minions off the beacon deck in play. They don't really do much. They have immediately effects. We ignore those on setup. But if there's ever 10 of these guys in play, we lose. So we got to be careful.
Okay. This is my hand here.
Let's do this. And let's do... let's go like this. Let's put the decks sideways so we have more room if we're going to be... Since there's going to be more cards going, we'll try to have 2 rows here.
Sure.
This will fit on.
Okay. Right. Are we all ready for this?
Nope.
Everyone has their popcorn and beer ready?
Yeah, popcorn and beer.
Okay. Nemesis, because why not?
Yeah, you didn't set it up properly. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so nothing happens here.
Yep.
Oh, nothing happens in any of
draw.
those. So let's draw one of these.
Oh,
we got our
already.
friend.
Gravehold suffers 2 damage. Any player discards a card in hand on the persistent. It's our Skybound Leviathan with 9 health. We've had fun with him early games.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Mellowin.
All right. So I get to focus my 3rd breach twice. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. 4 of that 5 cannot be used for a spell. I think I will take...
Got some gems flowing, man.
Yeah, I think I will take this one. Because once I get my third breach open, that'll be an auto 3.
Yeah.
Which I like. Okay. And it's you.
All right, Fitzooth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I'll throw down my Rune of Focus. And I debate using my usual play of focusing a breach, throwing down a spark. Probably should. But I'm also staring at that silence a minion thing, and I feel like that may hold us in. But I will just do the focus, my number 3. And I will throw down the spark there.
Okay.
And draw my 5. And I'm done.
And it's me.
Mellowin.
I will place a spark. And now I have 4. 3 of which cannot, or 1 of which cannot be used for a spell. So I could buy a 3 spell. When you gain this, gain 2 pulse tokens, cast, deal 2 damage. No, I think I need to worry about gems
still.
First.
Yeah, you need to build up the economy.
Yeah.
So you can actually buy like real spells and or this 6 cost thingy at some point.
Let's buy this. Another one of these. I like these.
Yeah, I'm down.
Gotta try to get them together though. And Fitzooth.
All right, so 2 damage. Let's take out this guy here.
Okay.
And then, oh yeah, I forgot about that ether again off this. Could have made magic happen. All right.
Could you?
So I'll focus my own breach. Let's focus. I guess number 4.
Yeah, you need to get that open.
Yeah. I'll throw these 2 in there. And then for 3, let's grab a soothing Torporine. Okay, flip and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so we know it is nemesis. So his assault turn. So when his assault turn comes, we draw a pod, or not a pod, a beacon.
When the assault turn occurs, Gravehold suffers 1 damage for each beacon in play.
Just 1. Oh, okay. So we don't actually. So other things will tell us to draw them, I assume.
Yep.
Okay, that does nothing.
Well, unleashing draws it, so we'll see lots of unleashing. We know this.
Yeah. Gravehold suffers 2 damage.
Then he takes a turn as normal.
Yep, so that's what he's doing.
Gravehold suffers 2.
And then someone has to discard a card in hand.
Oh, this fun.
I can discard one of these if you need.
Well, how much are you sitting on? Because
So
if you can get to that 6, draw an extra cards, I will do whatever is needed to get that going early.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 6 here. With this closed, I have 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, then I will discard.
Okay.
I will discard the spark.
Okay. That was that. So now slice. Power 3. The player with the most expensive card in hand degrades that card and suffers 3 damage. Oh, we're back to degrading cards.
Degrading? Get out of here.
Oh.
That's super annoying. But that's one of his cards.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to do a little bit of everything, I bet.
feel like,
because it's the last stand, right?
Yeah.
As long as we don't have to get out bridge tokens, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that crap again. But yeah, he's going to degrade.
Yep.
What was the other thing? This thing. He's going to make us maybe...
what was that called?
I don't remember.
Evolve stickers? Nope, that's
nope,
that.
It was whatever this is called.
Flawed.
Flawed crystals.
Do you want me to hold them in case?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't want to see them. They stress me out. I already have to look at them on all my cards.
Okay. Ready? Oh, it's me.
Mellow in.
Okay, I'll do 1 damage. I guess I'll just ping.
Randy's like, just when I get settled, my kids want to play a game. Be back there. Nope, that's total priority.
Yeah.
That's all good. This video will be always watchable later. It's all good.
Yeah. Your kids won't always want to play games with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your kids won't want to play games with you forever. That is for sure.
That is true.
Take the time where you can.
So we can't do anything about this. So I'm going to do 1 damage. I guess I'll just ping the shield. And then You can take him out with one of your sparks if you want. Ping the shield. Yep, we're on the same
Ping the
page here.
shield.
We
Bing,
got this.
bing, bing.
Okay, so I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yep.
Yep. Not even let you choose.
For my Bloodstone gem, I cannot gain the life. I don't need it.
Yeah.
And Gravehold is above 20, so I
Yep.
can't do anything with that. But
Great.
I think I want to get these back to back. So we're going to put that on top.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah, because you start buying up big stuff, and even if you have to degrade, it's like whatever.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, perfect. Fitzoof.
All right, so I'll take out this guy,
Yep.
and then I'll do 2 damage to this guy.
Okay. Perfect. Look at us taking this out. These guys out.
Well,
One's better than the other game.
so far, but okay. So let's put the Rune of Focus. Yeah, I'll just go for another one of these. Trying to get some money so I can buy some
Remember
spells.
laser. Did we remember laser? Yes, you did 2.
Yep,
and 2.
I did laser darts.
Yep.
Yeah, I did 2 to take out that one guy, and then 2 damage off here. Yeah, I've been remembering. And then I gotta flip.
And
draw.
what is this game? Is it Dota 2 Plus? What's Dota?
Dota is like I don't know what Dota 2 is, but Dota's like a League of Legends kind of game.
Okay,
like
okay.
it's like a MOBA or whatever, multiplayer
okay.
online battle arena kind of game.
Oh, okay, so they're trolling us?
But I'm not sure if I don't know what Dota 2 is.
Huh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. So this is like a deck building like kind of fantasy game where you're building your deck as you play. We're trying to battle like an AI nemesis who has his own deck and is doing bad things to us. We're trying to buy cards from a market, build up our deck, and become more powerful over it, and try to make sure that our little city Gravehold doesn't get down to 0 life or we lose, or if our health of 10 starting or 15 starting in Mel's case there, if we both become exhausted, go down to 0 health, we also lose. That's one way to lose. Or in this case, the nemesis, if he gets these little beacon minions in play, 10 of them, we lose. So we got to keep that at bay. But you buy these cards, you build up your deck, you put spells in your breaches, you fire them off, do damage. Yeah, Dota's a video game. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
Okay.
technically there's a digital version of this, so there's a video game of this game.
There is 10 beacons. I just double check, so we'll know when we've hit that. And if there's none, it's a draw. Okay. Nemesis. Gravehold suffers 2 damage.
Oh, is Dota 2 like a card game version of Dota?
Oh.
Like a lot of IPs are doing, coming out with card game versions of their whatever, trying to get some of that Magic the Gathering money.
Okay,
You know
so
what
then.
I mean? Oh.
Oh. And then
Oh, okay.
someone has to discard a card. If I discarded a card, I could still open my 3rd breach, use this for 3. So I could still buy the gem for 3. So I could do it.
Yeah, I have 5 cash that can't be spent on a spell technically.
Okay.
So I only really need 4 of it to grab this or this.
Okay, well, if you have that, then I would have 4 if I didn't discard.
How many are we discarding? Just 1?
But I would actually do it like that. So I would have 4 that I could buy a spell with.
Yeah, so how much are we discarding? Just one?
Just one.
Yeah, I'll discard a
then
crystal.
Okay, then that goes away, and then we draw his card. Okay, it's a power card. We have to spend 6 ether, power of 3. Unleash twice, then any player suffers damage equal to the number of beacons in play. Okay, well,
Yep.
if we have no beacons.
Yeah, we got to keep that under
But
control.
unleash twice will bring beacons, so
Oh.
there will be at least 2.
At least 2 damage.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Maelstrom Assault's turn. So
Gravehold
Gravehold suffers
none.
0.
That's perfect.
Then he takes a normal turn.
So again, we have to do Gravehold suffers 2.
Yep. This
And
guy's
then
got to go.
We have to discard a card. So I could discard that one then now. Because that leaves you 4, right?
Yes.
This would leave me 3, which is enough to still get that gem. I'm fine with that.
Sorry, what?
So
What gem are you trying to get? This one, right?
no, I could get the other one if
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah. Then I can get the good one.
yeah.
And
So
I
I'll
wanna see
discard.
that in my
I'll
deck.
discard one.
Or the better one.
Okay.
I already have a couple of these, so I'd
Yeah.
like to mix it up.
Sure. So we've done that. Remove one of these. Remove one of these.
Draw a card.
Draw a card.
Unleash
Well,
twice.
Unleash twice. We draw 2 of those.
So we got the draining beacon immediately. Any player suffers a damage.
Okay, I got
vote
it.
you 15 health.
Yeah.
And then we got another draining beacon.
So
Also, there's
again?
duplicates here.
Okay, so I suffer another
Yep.
one.
Yep.
So that
So
goes
let's take a look at what we know
3.
so far. So if there are duplicates now, so there could be any player discards a card in hand coming off. Could be
Okay.
nothing that has a shield.
Okay.
But they're all like 2 damage, 2 health, and like a little tiny ping ability.
Yeah.
But then it's these kind of effects that are the thing you got to worry about.
Yeah, because unleash twice and you already got some in there. So then Gravehold suffers a damage for each player turn order card. There's 2. So Gravehold suffers 2 more damage.
This is not looking good with the Gravehold stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to get your breaches open so you can
know.
start healing. Or you heal Gravehold anyway, right? Without breaches?
Yeah.
This has to be
It just
20?
has to be 20 or less.
Okay.
That's me.
Mellow in.
Okay, so let's spend 3. I will open my 3rd breach, right?
Yep.
Straight. And then I have 3, which I will spend to buy that gem. Thank you. And then I want that with that. And those and that. It's going to be you.
Okay. So focus. Any player's breach. Let's focus my expensive one. And I gain an ether, which I know I forgot that turn again. I do that all the time. So I forgot that even now would be a thing. So I technically have 3 for a spell already.
Oh.
Because I could use that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then 2 for a charge. Or I just go for...
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, let's get a spell going.
And then when you gain this.
When you gain this,
So right now you
2
gain.
pulse tokens.
Oh, so it's not when you play it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I got to get you that other one so I can
And
get
then
that
for
pulse stuff
2,
going.
I'll just buy a...
I put a whole bunch there. Right?
Thank you.
No problem.
I don't know if I should do that, though.
You could silence a minion.
No, I already spent that.
Oh, okay.
I already spent that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'll just hold. So this will go here and here. I'll hold these 2 crystals.
Okay.
Draw. Oh, that was bad. Not really good. Yeah, that's probably dumb. Okay, go ahead.
Oh my gosh. So Gravehold suffers for each.
Beacon, so 2
Beacon,
more.
2.
It's down to 19.
Then takes its turn as normal. So Gravehold suffers 2. And then someone discards a card in hand.
Doesn't feel right. Does
I
not
know,
feel
I
right at
know.
all.
I could discard a card in hand.
I can.
I'm gonna let you draw 2 if that's helpful. Like if
Well,
you
I
wanted
think
to-
we need the sparks, so I
Yeah.
can't toss that.
But if you discard like one of those.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That goes away. The player with the most expensive card in hand degrades. Oh no.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't you? You knew I was coming. Why didn't you discard that then?
Okay, so I'll discard it.
Yeah, like
Sorry,
you should have saw
I
that
forgot.
and realized.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So now the person with most expensive card in
That's
hand
me.
degrades it.
So I can't. So I destroy it and just don't get a new one.
Okay. In hand, and suffers 3 damage.
Oh, fun.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's to save that card. It's-
Yeah. Okay.
I
Then
think
that
it'll
goes
be
away.
worth it in the end, but
And then those 2 already happened. Whoa.
yeah, that's not good.
Oh my gosh. Look at that one.
What the heck? Whipping wires 7 persistent. If this is the assault turn, any player suffers 2 damage. Otherwise, unleash.
Whoa. This is terrible.
Yes, I don't
7.
know. I don't know.
I don't know either. Jeez. Okay.
Spark was in hand, Rob.
Which one?
Needs more pancake. What?
Oh, that's nothing. The spark is in hand. Did you have a spark?
Oh, did I discard?
So it should have been in play.
Oh,
You
yeah,
put the
sorry.
last card
Sorry,
in the wrong
sorry.
discard pile.
I should have yeah, I should have put a spark down, right? I bought a spell.
Oh, and then you just
Yeah,
discarded
yeah.
it with, you
For some
discarded
reason,
the
yeah,
spark.
yeah.
With that,
Because I
you
was
did.
thinking in my head just holding these,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'd already played all my stuff. I thought in my head, yeah, yeah. So this is
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, the spark should be there. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I was thinking that too. I was like, I have no damage output still. This is weak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, please.
Not that that's much, but
No, but please let me go first. Yes. Oh, I discarded the card that
I
let
know,
you drew.
but
Okay, let's put that into play. Gravehold can heal 1. That will do 1 damage. And then I have a total of 3 that I cannot buy a spell with. So I think we're going to go for the Silence a Minion again. And okay. Nemesis, oh my god.
Gravehold suffers 2. Someone discards a card in hand.
Okay, let's see what we got here. I got all, I can get rid of one of these. I got lots of money here.
Yeah, but
I got 3, 4, 5,
how much
6,
do you have
7.
for spell purchasing?
I got 5.
Okay. That's
So I can get
something.
rid of one of those. Yeah. Okay, so that was me. Okay, then this. Unleash twice, then then any player suffers damage equal to the number of beacons in play. So 2 are going to come in. So that's
And
just
2 damage.
I take 4 damage
Why?
because it's by
Oh, it's unleashing first.
it's unleash twice. Yeah.
I'll start the second row.
I'll put things on those in a second, and then I suffer 4 damage. So there's 3, 4. Okay, that goes there.
Shield.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's
what am
one
I
of
doing?
3 health. Yeah, this is insane right
What am
here.
I doing? I'm mixing up the piles
This
here.
is insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
the spark,
terrible.
the spark laser darts thing, I really don't think was a good call at all. I'm seeing now like this is even worse than I thought. Extra minions
Yeah.
because like I could have turned that money into damage.
Oh, that was only this card.
I
That's
know.
nothing. That's nothing. This one. If this was the assault turn, it's not. Any player suffers 2, so otherwise unleash. So another one.
Oh wow!
Just one.
Player with the lowest life suffers 1.
9.
Okay. Down to 6.
Oh my god.
This is crazy.
Okay, that was that.
This is silly.
Now we have to draw his card. Oh my gosh! Why not have that guy come into play?
I don't see here what's supposed to happen. I know we've probably made inefficient plays, but like the discarding cards from hand thing with the spells that or with the crystals you can't even buy anything spell related. It's like this feels exactly the same as the last start in the last one.
Yeah.
And I know people are saying in the comments it was just like a bad draw, but like I don't know.
Dragon's right. The dominoes are falling fast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, both nemesis have gone, so maybe we have a little bit of time to try to clean things up, and it's you first. You can get rid of one of them. Or your spark gets rid of 2, so you could get rid of, like, one of these 2 right off.
Sure.
And then I'll be able to get rid of one on my turn.
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't matter which one, but...
Just, like, keep ignoring this guy. It's gonna, like, kill
I'm going to silence
Gravehold.
him, I think.
Yeah, it's just like... Woo! Alright, so for 2, let's just focus this one here. And throw a spark in there. And then done. Yeah, I should have never held those gems before, or crystals.
That's okay, you're going to get to go again before it goes.
Oh.
It's me. I will fire 1 on this one and take that one out. Okay. I will silence this minion with that. And then this is 3. I could spend 5 on a spell, but I think it's just better to...
Sure, whatever.
3.
All those spells will lead to this going away,
Deal
not
2
just being
damage.
silent.
Okay, I could buy the 3 spell with that. Or I have 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or I buy the one that lets you gain pulse tokens, but you don't have that whole thing going yet. Okay, I'll buy the 3 spell. This one, so I get 2 pulse tokens when I gain this. And then I have 2 I'll use for a charge, which I think we'll need soon.
You don't want to use it to focus here to get any healing going?
Oh, yeah, that's better.
I know the charge thing's good too, but so is having your reach open for spells and for your healing, right?
Yeah, you.
Okay, so let's laser darts. Okay, let's get rid of this one here.
Okay.
And
now you can start pinging. Oh, I guess.
I don't know, there's 2 in play.
I'm just trying to keep them in the same order. But
Yeah, let's hit this guy for 2.
yeah.
Whoops. This is the assault turn. Any player suffers. Man, I don't know who's worse. Okay, And then let's throw this down. And I have 4. Let's just open breach 4, I think. Or
You can get the plus damage going.
but
Because then your
plus
sparks.
on my sparks.
But
like
even
I have
the
no.
sparks is
I have
3.
this is the only spell I have.
I know, but even a spark then is 3, which is still huge for what we have right now. We have nothing.
Yeah, let's get one going. Open 4.
Okay, I'm gonna shuffle these.
Yeah, no good choices yet. This degrading thing's gonna be the worst when I'm holding, like, this is my only spell, I'm holding it, and then it just gets destroyed and I get nothing. There better not be too much degrading in there, but I hate that mechanic. It hurts so much.
Too.
Anything that's wasting, like, especially on the spells where we barely get enough to afford them, and then you have to throw them away. It's so rough.
I know.
Sorry, didn't see the shields. Oh, okay.
Fitzooth.
Fitzooth. Okay, great. Focus any player's breach. Let me, I guess, focus your number 2. Yeah.
Thank you.
And gain an ether.
Okay.
So I technically have 3. I can get another spell, the crappy spell.
Yeah, but again, in your 4th breach, it's 3.
I think I should just use it to buy this.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have 5 total. No, sorry. 2,
4, 5.
4, 5.
Yeah.
5.
And 3 of it can be
one
used.
short.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this. Let's get this going. Or I just buy. Nope. I want a silence, but.
I know. And I don't have a silence in my hand, but I have a you draw 2 cards.
Okay, so I'll put these both here. Okay, and we'll put it in this way, I guess. Flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Me. Okay, you may draw 2 cards.
Sweet. 1 and 2.
So this does 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna buy the bending beam for 5.
Yeah,
I need to get
please,
something
please.
going. And then I have 1, which I think I will hold.
Oh, let's see the chat. Sorry, Edgar's giving some tips. We gotta pay attention. Why? 2 more S. Sorry, I didn't see the shields. If he opened only his breach, it would have been plus 14 damage already. With all mells, it's another 22. So this spark not that good. But focus was once a turn. So if they focus more than once.
Oh, I
I
think
like the 2 charges the most. So whatever. Oh, okay. Plus 2 charges. Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about those upgrades from last time, right? Yeah.
So that's the one I'm holding.
It's tough to say, but yeah, I could see, yeah.
Yeah.
There are like so many good options, right? So many good options.
Okay, now please let. Okay, so that goes away.
So Gravehold suffers. It's assault turn, right?
Oh yes.
Gravehold suffers 1,
2.
2.
Okay, so that went away. If it was an assault turn,
Yep.
player suffers 2. Okay, I'll take 2.
Okay.
Nothing. Unleash. So we flip one of these. Okay, and then any player suffers 1 damage. I'll take that. So we'll be tied. And then evolve, which we can't evolve this one. So if you can't put an evolve sticker, read card E54.
Okay. So it's the Spine Thresher story. Over time, the Nameless have imbued their disturbing creation with even more power, growing its bony spines and sharpening their points. The nightmare hunts you now, waiting for the right moment to strike. Banish the Spine Thresher. Place card E55 into play. Look at this one. Blah! So what? Oh, you got all the shields there?
Right
okay.
there, yep.
Do not resolve his persistent effect this turn. Put the same number of life tokens and shield tokens on him.
Okay.
And don't read any more cards.
Okay, so still with 4 remaining shields and 1 health. Okay, so that was that. Now,
Any player unleash. Any player suffers 2 damage
instead
now.
of 1, yeah. That came from the unleash, and now we have to draw a card. Fitzooth suffers 3 damage.
Well, 3, so down to 3.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's this is not going good.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Not going too good,
Okay,
but we'll try.
it's me.
Yep.
Okay, I can silence a minion.
Beautiful.
I think I have to do this one, right? Or do I do unleash?
I think one of the ones that it's going to knock us out. So this is two. Player takes 2 damage. Player takes 2 damage. So.
Okay. Well, sure. Okay.
This one only happens on assault turns. This one happens any turn. So that makes sense.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that I'm going to spend 3 to open because I need to get heal going.
Yep.
And then Gravehold gets 1 and I gain 1.
Okay, Gravehold at 15.
Okay, and let's do like that. You.
It's Uth. Okay, so let's do this spell first, which will get an extra damage out of my 4 breach here. Cast, so deal 3 damage.
Oh, I didn't put any.
Man. Like, I should so be focusing on these guys that are doing more damage. I can do an extra 3 off my sparks. So it's a total of 6 damage. I probably should just get off one of these guys that's like causing us trouble.
Yeah, I think you just take the one out.
Yeah.
Because,
Or is there...
Because this one's just going to unleash because we know that that turn already happened. So he's just going to unleash. We're not going to suffer 2 damage. The assault turn already happened.
Okay. So then this could get drawn and it could be all the beacons in play, blah, blah, blah.
I know.
Yeah, let's just take this guy out.
And that was using both, right?
Yeah, and I will lose a token to heal myself up to 4.
Okay.
What am I doing on my turn? Okay, so let's throw this here with a spark. Let's throw this one here. 4 crystals, or 4 ether. Not enough to buy spells. I'm going to take...
You do the pulse thing.
The pulse thing.
This one, so then you can...
I already have one in my deck.
Oh, okay. I know I'm trying to get one, but it's not working.
I'm going to go for this.
Okay.
And throw these in here. Draw. Flip. Okay.
Okay, so we know this is nemesis. Regular nemesis. So unleash. Immediately.
The player with the lowest life suffers damage. Of course I do.
Oh,
man. Yeah, this is... And it sucks that you kill these guys, you put them back. They're going to shuffle around. They're going to come back and keep doing it.
Yeah.
The one's like...
Okay, nothing. Remove this. Nothing. And card. Unleash twice. So draw 2 more.
Any player discards a card in hand.
I don't even know what is in my hand here. I have 2 spells. I can discard a crystal. I still have 3 on that card. Yeah, I'll discard that. That's fine. Okay. And then, this is that one. The player with the most cards in hand that cost 2 or more discards all of... Oh, my God. And then I'll have 2.
Okay, well, the other unleash is just this guy that has a shield token. And we need...
Got it?
Yeah. So, sorry, what is happening?
Okay, so let's put that back in my hand for a minute. Okay. So
well, no, this gets discarded on the unleash.
Oh, okay.
So
that was
I guess you can read the whole card. Put it back then. That's fine.
Yeah.
But the player with the most cards in hand that cost 2 or more. I have 3.
Oh, I have 2. Okay, so that would be... Oh, I have
both
3.
have 3.
Oh, I have 3. Sorry, that one was hiding.
That costs 2 or more discards all of those cards and draws that many cards. Do you have the draw more cards one in hand?
No, I just have... You want me to do it?
I don't know. Like, this is what I'll lose, which is not
I should
too different than what you lose. I can just do it. It's fine.
I would get to bending
Yeah, okay. I'll just do it.
Sure.
So
and you draw
someone
that
needs to
many
discard a card in hand.
Okay, so that was me.
Okay. Then the player with the most cards in hand. So
discards all.
Well, how many do you have in hand now? Yeah, so that's perfect. So then it's me. Oh, with the most cards in hand that cost 2 or more. Sorry. Yeah.
Discard all of those cards.
Yep, done.
And draw that many.
Let me... Yeah, sure. And draw that many. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Of course, they're all crap here, but that's expected when I finally drew into my good stuff. That's how the game goes.
Okay.
That's why I was asking, like, what cards you haven't seen yet that you may get that could be better. Like, that's all I was saying.
Yeah, I just knew. Yeah, I just know that is
that's fine. That's
a bending beam.
Yep.
I think is in there.
Okay, that would have been good.
Yeah, this is This is insane.
It's ridiculous. Oh well. At least we haven't lost on like card number 7.
Yeah, we're on tier 2. That is true.
Maybe we have. I don't know. Let's see.
No, I feel like
Well, there's 6 here, and
1,
1
2.
and 2. Everything else is a beacon. We're close. We're close. We're doing a little better than last time.
Oh my god.
If this is the assault turn, it's not.
so
it unleashes. Oh man, see, we're super close. Any player discards a card in hand. This is getting ridiculous.
I could discard a spark.
Yeah, but
no,
you can't discard sparks. Sparks are like the thing.
I can't discard
I regret
those.
discarding one earlier.
You're good to discard something?
Sure, done.
Okay.
Like, whatever.
So that was that one. Nothing.
Just get through the first play so we can get to the second play. Like.
So unleash. Okay, I'll put all the damage on them after.
Right.
Immediately, the player with the lowest life suffers 1 damage.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. And then any player suffers 2 damage. I'll take that. Okay, nothing. Immediately. Okay, so let's do a 2 and a 1. And I just have to get his card.
Like we need this spell. This is the only but we'll never get there. Like
I know.
So...
Oh, this is great. So humming drones. The minion this minion can have any number of shield tokens, and then persistent. The minion gains 1 shield token, and Mellowin suffers damage equal to the number of shield tokens this minion has.
Yeah, so this is a minion like we can't leave on the board at all and let him trigger because it'll kill you. But like this will just make us lose the game also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about this game sometimes. Like the randomness of that turn order deck, just when the nemesis gets to go multiple times close together, like more than 2. Like when it gets like he goes late in the deck and then early in the deck or anything like that, it's just like those games are like really tough.
Yeah.
But if you get lucky and that doesn't happen, where it's like he goes, then 2 of us, then he goes, then 2 of us, it's like that little randomness to the game. I don't know if that's like
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good design or not, but
yeah. Ready?
it's all good.
It's you.
Still
Oh, that's
challenge.
good. It's you. That's good.
Sure.
No, but at least you can clear some of this.
Here
I
we
have
go.
nothing ready.
Let's do what I can with my starter cards. All right.
But that gets rid of some of these guys.
So let's go 2,
3.
3. Yeah, sure.
You want to get rid of
3.
one of these 3s?
I want to get rid of a guy that does more, but like we're gonna lose out with the stupid.
Yeah, I think
beacons.
you need to get rid of a couple of these.
Yeah, so let's get rid of a 3 there. Sure.
That does 1, right?
Yep, so we'll get rid of this one here. And focusing a breach. Let me check what's in my hand. Oh, I do have the one that I need my 3rd breach open, so let's just focus that breach.
Okay.
Which would have been 2 more. Yeah, that damaging off the breaches for sure.
Yeah.
Would have been so nice right now, and that's also why I'm like getting frustrated because I just know that it would have been so nice every time I focused. Bang, hit that guy. Bang, hit that guy.
And what is that doing? 1?
But then again, the sparks wouldn't be taken out as well as air. This
true.
does 2 because it's laser darts, not a spark now.
Oh, right.
It's
So you could
laser
you
darts.
could totally get rid of one of these guys.
Yeah, so let's just get rid of one of those guys.
Okay, so there you go. That turn you got rid of 3 dudes on the board.
Yeah, but then 3 of them will come back
I
before I get to go again, and
I
I will only have this sitting here, so it's like whatever. All right, so let's do this one for 3, 4. Oh, I can buy a spell like that will get degraded into this spell. No problem. Yeah, cool.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
This crystal I'll just play to get rid of whatever. Who cares? All right. Just draw back around. I need to get my stuff going. Get back to the cards. Oh, I just dropped those out. Those go like this. Okay. Yeah.
Me.
Mellowin.
Okay.
Nothing loaded up. Awesome.
I can silence a minion.
Yes, please. One of them that suffers damage to us.
Well, this
So
one.
that would be this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Anyone. Like forgetting this guy's shields, that's going to do 2 directly and force it to you. This one does any player suffers 2. This one lowest life, which I hate that
one's
the most.
only when it comes out.
Oh, okay.
So it's just the 3 that we have to worry
This
about.
is assault turn.
Yeah, it's going to be an assault turn too. So we can't take all.
Yeah, so one of these 2 that's more like this one either focuses for sure on you or this one any player. So like they're both going to do.
Yeah, but I can take.
Oh, but this guy, he gains a shield token when he
So he's
goes
gonna do
and then hits you for
3.
3. Yeah, maybe shut him up so he
Yeah.
can get stronger.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So someone's gonna no, but
Wow.
This one's going to go off too, so that's going to suffer 2 and 2.
Yep.
2 and 2 is less than 5.
I know. Well, one of us
3
getting
and 2.
exhausted on the next turn he goes, which is ridiculous.
Okay, so that is that
unless you
done.
can get like us out of range with that, maybe. But
Okay, and then this gives me 3, which I could use for a spell. So sure, I guess.
yep. And you get 2
I
pulse
get 2
tokens,
pulse
which
tokens.
are gonna help with that.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, silencing minions and taking care of beacons, I think, is the strategy we should be taking. But
Yeah. 2.
Fitzuth. So for 3.
I mean, you could also. I mean, yeah, you will probably want to start taking.
Yeah, just take him out, sure.
I don't even know what to say.
I know. It's like we keep ignoring these guys and they're going to kill us while we're worrying about the little critters.
I know.
Yeah, it's tough. But frig. I don't know. Okay, so I'll put this one down. Any player gains 3 pulse tokens. I'll get 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can spend 1 to... let's destroy a card in hand. And then I'll play these 2 just to open a breach. And let's go like that. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's either me or nemesis. It's me. Okay, that's good. So
You take out one of these guys that's suffering damage to us.
yeah, well, I can't take them out because I only have 3 damage total here.
Oh, but you can take out like 2 of these guys or something, or
I could ping.
you can take out this one. Or yeah, I would take out 2 of these guys, but it just sucks we're taking out the ones that come back into play and do effects.
You know.
But then again, Gravehold
Or I
suffers
just
damage on
or I
his
just
assault
take
turn.
this one down to 3, and then you'd be able to kill it on your turn. So it'll hit us at least one more time.
Yeah, he does. He does unleash if it's on assault turn too.
It will be assault turn. So we're gonna suffer 2 damage. Okay, so let's hit this one for.
No, I would get rid of these guys because then Gravehold doesn't take as much damage. If it's for sure him going.
It is.
On assault, yeah. Then Gravehold takes less damage.
Why is Gravehold taking any damage? Oh, for the
assault ability you've been doing every time.
Yeah. I thought you were just talking about that. Sorry, I was like that goes fast. Okay, so I'll do 2 damage here, and then you may lose 1 pulse token if you do. Any player gains a life.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then I was on that one for 2, and then I'll do this one for 1. Okay. Oh, you get to draw 2 cards. I didn't even look at my hand. Bending beam.
Oh, what am I doing? I forgot to pick up a card.
This is 3.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna do. For 3, I'll buy this one.
This one is frustrating, Mutton
Oh
Chop.
my god, it so is. And
Very
then I'm gonna
much
do.
so. Can you feel it?
Then I'm gonna do a charge. Yeah, this is terrible. This one, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I feel very.
I understand it's the last stand. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But I thought there would be cards that came out that would like help us like from the story, like more story, like this person comes in and helps with this. And,
Yeah.
But it's not that at all.
It's like it beat us all the way down and made our cards suck, everything, and then it's like you're gonna face the tough guy with all the minions, and we can't even buy spells. This is nemesis assault turn.
So first this.
So we have 1,
2.
2. Okay.
Gravehold suffers 2 down to 13.
Okay.
If this is the assault turn, any player suffers 2.
Okay, so I'll go to 3. Oh my god.
Nothing. Unleash. Any player suffers a damage.
Can you take that one and I'll take the 2?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'll take the 2 from this one.
Okay.
So I go to 1. Nothing. This comes off. This hopefully doesn't hit me again. And then this.
Okay, draw a card from him that's going to tell us that we suffer damage based on things in play.
So we have to spend 8 to discard that. Power 3, Unleash. Set this card next to the Nemesis mat. For the rest of the game, both Nemesis turn order cards are Assault turn order. Oh, if we don't spend the 8 to get rid of that.
This cannot be removed once resolved. Wow.
We're never going to be able to get 8.
Wow. You can if you hold.
5.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
And
But I don't even know if we're going to get enough turns.
I know, because you'll shuffle now. He'll go twice before you even get to go. Then you'll be holding, and you'll try to do it. And then the Nemesis card will be through the next deck, and then it'll go off. I played too much Aeon's End already, and I've only been playing Aeon's End for like 2 months. I already know the bad things are gonna happen now.
Yeah. Like, I love this game, but it's so frustrating.
Yeah, very much so. Well, not every time, but it just feels like every time they purposely like smack us. But we're not. We are respecting this time. We're taking care of beacons. But I knew what would happen because we already know the basic minions that sit out there and have screwed us over before. It's now trying to get us to ignore them.
I know.
That fine balance of like beacons versus those guys, but it's all based on random draw. So like you don't know which nemesis card and basic card will come up.
Yeah.
Girly Gamer's back. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Nerfenstein. Welcome, welcome.
Oh,
Randy's
Ian's
back. I'm enough minions.
Oh my gosh, it was worse.
You missed more than this. We were off the mat with minions, like 2 rows plus 1.
We're killing them with sparks.
Howdy.
Okay, are we ready for this? No, but it's me. Okay,
5 damage
so
to
5
somebody.
damage here,
Boom. So we'll put this one to 2.
and then hopefully we can get rid of that one. Okay. Let's do that. I get a health. Gravehold gets a health.
Yeah.
You can silence something.
You probably need to silence.
Yeah,
I would silence one of these ones that's gonna hit us.
I think I have to silence this one
Sure.
because
Yeah,
it's
'cause it
gonna
does
kill
more.
me.
Yep. Totally. Silence is
Yeah,
the way to
so
go. I'm gonna do that on my
that's
turn
done.
too.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can buy a spell with it all.
Yep.
So let's do that. Well, prep once per turn. Okay, that's nothing right now.
This will be good to go before I have to discard half my hand.
I know. You. Oh,
Alright.
thank gosh. So you can take one out.
Deal 3 damage.
I know, but do you just take that guy? Because he's making us suffer.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, I was supposed to hold. I forgot.
And then I'll lose a... What?
I was supposed to hold. I forgot.
Yep.
This is one of these cards.
So, I will heal myself.
You heal. Yeah. I can die, as
All
we
right,
saw.
let's let me see. How much do I have for spells? I could have 5 for spells, or silence a minion. Let's silence right here. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So that's that one spent. So then for 4, I can't spend on a spell. Or 3, I can spend on a spell.
Yeah, might as well.
When I
It's
gain
crazy that we can only afford the 3 costs.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Good thing we put a 3-cost spell in the deck. I knew that was a problem last game too, but it's not doing enough damage output.
Oh, but I like all the spells in your hand.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so let's get this one in here to give it a damage. Yeah, too many shields. I'm not gonna be able to. Like, I'm wasting my laser darts on these.
I know.
Like,
I know.
yeah, this is. If we can get rid of some shields, I'll put this breach communion in there, and then just some sparks there.
At least this can get rid of shields if you put it there.
Yeah, true. Okay, let's do like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
See you again. Okay.
All right. I don't have the 8 that we need for this.
No.
Definitely don't have that, but you're the only one that's gonna be able to do that. Okay, so I will. Oh, it's going so far. It's gonna be him.
Yeah, it's gonna be him back to back.
Yeah, so
At the
he
end.
loses the silences and then hits us with those.
Yeah, I have.
But I don't have. Let me think. 1, 2, and then I would have 3, 6, 7, 8. He's one too many, I think.
Okay, what about the other? Oh, that's too many shields.
And take some junk off the board. So this one, 1, 2, yeah, too many. But yeah, I'll try it. So let's go. Rune of Focus. Focus your breach. I gain an ether.
And it does 1 damage.
1 damage, which will take a shield off of the humming drones.
Okay.
I will use this to take another shield off the humming drones.
Okay.
Then, oh, I forgot to do the token while this was prepped. I always forget that. cast, deal 2 damage, but it's going to be 3 from here. You may lose 2 pulse tokens to do an additional 3. So it's 6 total on
so
this guy.
5.
And then another 2 on... Nope, let's leave that.
Yeah, get rid of one of the other guys. Like, even that one.
Yeah, let's just do this
Just
one.
take him off the board. Because he only hits me for how many shields? So he'll only hit me for 1.
Yeah. Okay. And let's put this here. Let's gain 3 pulse tokens, but I only get 2. And then I'll lose 1 to destroy a card in hand. And for 2, let's just buy a charge. Throw those there. Actually, throw them in this order. And draw 5. Okay. So 1, 2 damage to Gravehold, down to 12.
Okay, then remove.
Yeah, and draw a new card. Oh, another minion just in time who's got a persistent, unleash, and evolve, so he'll get worse.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
At least he's not doing direct damage to us. It'll just be these cards flying off, discarding and damage and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Don't forget you can swap a store card after loss. Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to that, but we'll see.
Yeah, because Munchop says, your pattern, though, is to play the first game, lose. Perfect strategy, then kick butt.
Yeah, but still, even the second time, I feel like it's not like kicking butt completely.
No, it's still tough.
It is still tough, yeah. But we do win. I
Yeah.
don't think we ever lost twice in a row. But like once we know what they do, we kind of have like a game plan. And the one time we even forgot, we just switched a card out, and then we just still went back in at the same cards and
we won.
But remember, they don't evolve, right? So
yeah,
it's like that little bit of help. But we also used the 5 heal and 5 thing. That's the only way we won the last one.
That is true.
Which is sad.
That is true. Oh, nemesis again. Okay, so unleash. Oh, this is gonna take.
Any player suffers a damage. Sure, done. Any player suffers. No, actually, here's what we do. You take a damage. Oh, but this one's gonna hit you. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so you took a damage. You're down to 1. Any player suffers 2. I go down to 1. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, he gets a shield. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Stupid.
I can die.
Yeah, sure.
So then I die from this one. That's fine. So I lose a breach.
How do you start with 15 health and you're dead? Like, this is crazy.
That's fine.
Imagine you didn't take that?
I know. I would just been dead a while back.
So dumb.
Lose one of these. Unleash. We have to shuffle this, and that guy's going to evolve. So it's a read card E20. I can shuffle that if you want to get those.
E20. All right, E20.
Well, we are keeping these guys at bay, I guess.
But I'm one nemesis turn away and we're done. Like, this is stupid.
I know.
Oh well. This will be an early night, I guess. All right, banish caustic larva. Place card E21 into play with the same number of tokens. Yada yada yada. Where's he? This guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's got more evolve.
Yep, more evolve, and it's coming in with 11.
Awesome. So it's banished.
Yep.
Sweet. Oh, this is terrible.
Very terrible.
At least it's me, I think. Yeah.
LON.
Oh, wait. Sorry. That was the evolve. We didn't finish.
That's it. Oh, we got to draw a card.
Oh, my gosh.
Bladius.
Minion 14
Oh,
health.
that's a former nemesis.
Okay, but this says immediately. If you defeated Bladius in Chapter 2, did we? On the book?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We did.
Okay. Read Evolve deck card E62.
Okay, maybe this is the help we were looking for.
Oh, please. Eliminate all minions.
He's going to help us. He won't probably. Banish Bladius and draw another nemesis card. Do not read any more cards in this deck until instructed to do so.
So just banish him?
Yeah.
And then draw another one, it said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, so spend 7. Unleash twice. Gravehold suffers 4 damage. Then if Gravehold has 13 or lower, evolve. Okay.
13 life or more,
evolve.
Or
more, sorry. Or more. Okay. Me. Jesus. I don't even know what's going on here. Are we even trying for this, do you think? Like, do I save that?
If it unleashes and damage comes off the deck, we're screwed. But, I mean, by then we've already lost.
But this can save you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, because that'll just go to Gravehold because I'm not alive.
give that... What happened? Did you do the whole...
Yeah, I got rid of the thing.
But
I
then
got rid
this
of my
guy...
charge.
How come he doesn't have a shield, though? Shouldn't you...
You
doesn't-
got... Oh, yeah, sorry.
Right?
I took the damage, but I didn't put the shield
Oh,
on.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You gotta explain that.
Sorry. No,
what you're doing.
I meant to put the shield on and got distracted with something else. But I'm saying, do I just do that so you stay alive?
Sure.
Silence him?
Yep, sure.
Okay, we'll do that. Silence him, and I'll take another silence a minion.
Randy's asking, if you both die, do you reset, and play the episode again, or are you supposed to do endgame upgrades and start a new episode? Last episode, you reset. Yeah, it'll tell you in the story. It just says after you play them the first time, read the next story card, and then that may tell you play them again, or it might tell you not to. So we're not sure what happens. But one thing is, we rushed last time and just went right back into it and totally forgot about upgrading our market, where we could have looked back at our banished market cards and replaced one. And that's our fault, because that could have probably helped us out right now, maybe having a better market. So this time, I think if we lose here, we're going to just end the stream so we don't rush into another game. So we can make sure it's set up correctly for next time so we don't make mistakes like that. Because that's too bad. All right.
Ready? Nemesis.
Yep, of course.
Okay, so this goes away. Okay, so he'll gain a shield token.
So
I
he's
would
doing
suffer
4 damage to Gravehold.
Yep.
Gravehold's down to 8.
Okay. Oh, Gravehold had to suffer for each beacon.
Oh, so which is
1, 2,
3. So Gravehold's down to 5.
Okay. Then, so this
Unleash.
And then we have to set this card beside the mat. For the rest of the game, both Nemesis turn are assault cards.
So, but like,
I know.
yeah, it's like sure.
Unleash, and Gravehold suffers 1 damage.
Yep.
And then you have to evolve that. Okay, nothing happens with that. I have to evolve that one. Did you do Gravehold suffers 1?
Oh no, let me get that.
Okay. Nothing. Take 1 away here. Nothing. And let's draw a card and see what's going on. Okay, so tempting power. 2 discard, we have to evolve this. And then power 2, unleash twice. The player with the lowest life suffers 3 damage. I mean, we could evolve it and see what happens, but...
Sure.
Well, I think we have to wait
Yep.
till someone's turn, right? It's me. Okay, let's do this first. I can do 2. So let's do... That's annoying. That's really annoying. Yeah, okay. I was hoping that we could have got rid of that other guy, but he just keeps getting those shields back every time.
Yep.
Okay. And
Yep.
then I have some... Oh, you get to draw 2 cards. Oh, sorry. When I did that, I would spend a pulse token so you gain a life.
Okay.
Did you draw 2 cards?
No.
Okay. And then I have 3, which I will just use for another one of these if it even gets that far.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Let's do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fitzooth.
Oh, I got a spark ready. I mean, a laser dart. For 3. Which would finish this guy off, but he's still got shields, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know.
You just take one of these 3 guys, like this one?
Sure. Such a waste.
I know. I feel like we need to
Pointless.
probably ping some shields or
Pointless.
something.
All right, let's put some spells out. Okay. Still holding crap crystals in hand that I can't buy spells with. All right, so 5 I could spend. I want this so bad. It sucks.
I know. I can never get 6 either.
Okay, just spend.
Oh, you can spend 7 and
Yeah,
get rid
sure.
of that.
Sure. Whatever.
It's helpful. It's not going to unleash twice.
We won't even get that far. We'll be dead before that.
I don't know. Well, probably, but
Yeah, sure.
if
Whatever.
I can go first, I can heal you for 2 more, which might save it one
true.
more round.
Yeah, it's this that's gonna
Oh,
kill
it's you.
stuff.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
so
so you can heal again.
hell am I trying to get rid of here? This, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this one, lose this to heal. We'll just take a shield off this guy. Then we'll fire this one off to take another shield off of him. And I gain an ether, which I won't remember. This one, 3 damage to him.
Okay, and then you can gain a
heal
life.
1 by spending a token. Up to 4.
Do we take our chance and evolve this?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, so,
should have did that already.
sorry, E44.
E44. E44?
Yep. Tempting offer.
The Breach Mages speak of a ritual, a pact that can be made to keep the Nameless away. You will have to pay its price eventually, but for now, you are spared. Banish Tempting Offer. Place E45 in the Nemesis discard pile. So it's going to be Dark Bond, which you have to spend 8 on. Power 2, unleash twice. Player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage.
Okay, well, that saved us for the moment.
Yeah, but the problem is now this is in the next game when we retry this, where if we just left it, that would have still been there, right?
I know, but that's the thing, we don't know. Like, we didn't know what that was going to do when you evolve it.
Well, we knew it was going to make the card worse. That's what they do.
Yeah, true. Let's just move this over here.
Yep. All right, so let's gain 3 pulse tokens, and then I'll spend 1.
Oh, shoot. You're right. Evolve gets a sticker. We don't read the card yet. So that goes back. Because it had no sticker on it. I put the sticker on it.
Oh, it had no sticker.
That's my bad. Yeah.
Oh.
That's my bad. Sorry. So forget what we just read.
Oh, I thought it had a sticker already.
No. I just put that on.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
All right.
I'm losing
Okay,
it.
so we'll still have to deal with
Yeah.
that one. That's fine. Okay. So I'll destroy this crystal out of hand using this.
Yep.
And we'll throw this in here, this in here, this in here. I'll gain another pulse token while this is prepped. Boom. All right. What do you got? Justin's there. You're forgiven, Mel. We still love you.
Thanks.
Hey, Justin, how's it going?
Hello.
It's a weird choice to evolve it because they lose anyway. I agree,
I
Edgar.
know,
Edgar,
but-
I'm on your side. I agree completely.
But I didn't want the unleash
Yep.
and then suffer 3 damage.
Yep.
Me. Okay. All right. So what are we trying to get rid of here? Any player suffers 2. I mean, I could just technically get rid of 3 of these shields if you think that's helpful.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or I put 5 on him.
Yeah, this shields.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do this one first. I will spend 1. You can gain a life.
Sweet. Up to 5.
I spend it there.
Your shield's gone.
Shield's gone. I'll do that again. Spend another 1. You gain a life.
Sweet. Up to 6.
And then I'll ping 1 more.
Yep.
Okay. Bending meme and this one. While prepped once per turn during your main phase, you may gain a pulse token. Okay. Bending beam, that's good. So this
Wait,
is
I'm getting charges or something to heal
3.
Gravehold. Or you have a card that gets Gravehold healed.
Yeah,
right?
but I feel like it's got to be
Did you
next.
lose it or something?
No.
Oh, your deck's just so full of cards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm
you
done.
need to do this. Or I need to let you do that too.
3.
Yeah, you're not seeing it enough. So that's our only way back in.
3, 4, 5. I could get 2 charges.
I don't know. Gravehold's the thing that's going to lose us at this point because now I have more health.
Yeah.
And it's like this does it, and now both times Nemesis card does it. This happens.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I'll get 2.
Gotta go, guys. Work meeting.
Oh, see you
Thanks
later.
for the company.
Thanks
No
for
problem.
popping
Thank
in.
you, girly gamer. We appreciate it. Enjoy your meeting. Boring.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that was me. So I did 2 charges for that. Okay, so now it's going to suffer 1, 2, 3.
Down to 1.
Okay. Unleash. Any player suffers 2 damage. So unleash. And he suffers 1 damage. So 3 you would suffer total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, done. Unleash. And Gravehold suffers 1
Boom.
damage.
And we're done. Yep.
So I assume we don't even evolve it, right? Or we suffer 1 damage.
I would
and then
evolve it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I would finish the card effect.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Didn't
Well,
see that
Did we
coming.
make it to level 3 cards? No.
Nope. Yeah, we didn't make it to tier 3. Wow. Yep.
Lasted longer than I thought, though. I thought
I
we were going to
know.
lose a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm get on to be honest with Aeon's End. I'm getting a little tired of the whole let's make it super hard for you, purposely kill you, have it set up so you have to replay it again. Like it's not like it doesn't feel as good as the balance was in Pandemic Legacy so far, where it felt like if you're doing super good in Pandemic Legacy, like you guys are like a well-oiled machine working as a team, then they like, okay, if you've won a few months in a row, then they spank you a little bit,
Yeah.
hit you back. But
Yeah.
in this, it's like we haven't been doing good at all, but it still feels like you're getting spanked
Yeah, that's,
back.
that's what I mean. It's
like things are still getting worse, even though we're not doing good. Like
Yeah, they keep making it harder and harder and harder, and we're just like
Yeah.
trying to claw our way
yeah,
through.
which I understand that's the fun of a challenging game. I do like very challenging games, but this, I don't know if it feels challenging or just like the randomness feels unfair. I'm not sure what it is, but a lot of it is our choices we've made in market purchase, like market building. I think has also affected us a lot. Our choices, like it's a lot on us and the
Yeah.
cards we're buying when we're buying. Like I hold crystals at being really stupid when I could have focused a breach because I just didn't want to get a charge. Yeah, degrades hit us at certain times. The randomness of like these guys coming off that are discarded card right when you'd have like, oh, okay, maybe I'd be able to buy a spell. Oh, we got discard cards. Or what else was it doing? Degrading, where I threw away like one of the only good gems I had,
yeah.
and that just leads to me now not buying spells for even longer because that was
Two
one of my
less.
two gems that I had to buy spells.
Yeah.
So now I play the rest of the game with no spells because of that. It's very rough.
Yeah. There was one that I saw that was. Marcus said, "I think the Haze Fiend cracking so many gems was crippling," and I agree with that. Like,
that's
10
the worst.
total.
That's the worst thing. If I had anything I could change about Aeons and Legacy, I think that degrading your basic starting cards is the worst idea ever. That feels very stupid.
Yeah, because we both have 5.
Now I think
gems.
maybe they put that in there because they assume maybe people would take more hand destruction stuff like our little relay here, but we haven't, and I don't think they gave us that many options to do that.
No, but I think we can't because when we have the option of 4, it's either do we buy more money so we can buy bigger spells, or do we buy a 4-cost spell if we even can based on the gems that we have in our hand.
Yeah.
It's tough, very tough.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that whole stickers on your starter cards thing.
Yeah, and like Mutton Chop says, it's like you can't get ahead. That's very true. I feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janet's saying cracking gems seems way worse with 2 players than other games with more players.
Oh,
I could see that.
I can see that, right?
Yeah, because it condensed it all to like our whole hand. Like
Yeah.
we each have like one crystal that can be used on spells.
Yeah, that's
Which
very
is crazy. And that I don't like. I feel like that crippled us big time. And it feels very unfun when I'm like playing Aeon's End, which I love to play, and I'm drawing, and there's my, oh, I finally got a bunch of weak crystals together. Maybe I could buy a cheaper spell. No, wait, no, I can't. Like,
true. Yeah.
I now have to wait another 2 cycles in my deck to get that money I just bought to be able to maybe buy a spell, to then maybe see that 2 more, like another cycle of my deck, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's too slow. That's like boring play, really. Because then, like, how I only go 2 turns in a cycle of that deck, too.
Yeah.
Just feels very slow. This game, like, with those stickers on the cards, it's bogged down, and it feels like we're only playing 2-player, but it feels like I'm waiting forever for my turns, and when my turns come, they're very uneventful because I've discarded cards, or I'm just holding junk that I could buy because I can't afford spells.
Yeah, so you're buying useless
I don't know.
stuff.
And it could be on us. We made decisions all throughout the game, but man, it's very degraded for me. It's losing its luster on me quick here in the last two. The last 2 sessions have been like, and it's after the stickers on these crystals. I think it's
Yeah.
after the stickers on these crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's just not balanced well for 2 players, like Janet's kind of pointing at. Nightwish Power says, I think you got really unlucky having so much of those red crystals.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, did everybody, when you guys played this, we have 10 total, 5 and 5. Like, is that what you have over the in the whole group you played with, you have about 10? Or did we play completely wrong? Did we...
There were more stickers,
There
though.
were more, yeah.
Yeah, so
But
there's a chance, like, you could get more. Like, it could have got worse for us, but I think in multiplayer, then more would get into the pool, probably, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, do we have more than the average people playing? Like, these guys in the chat, did they have less?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
'Cause
don't
that would
know.
be interesting. I mean, it's hard. We played 2-player, and our hand looked like yours. Okay.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll stop here with this one. We'll come back. We'll schedule another play of this. Obviously, oh, hold on, actually.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah,
continue
sorry. Let's
with
read.
this stuff.
We may not have to replay, actually.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Fight Maelstrom Arisen. Read the back of this card after your first game with him. If you lost your first game against him, fight him again.
Of course.
I kind of hoped it said not to fight him again and just we suck and we lose. If you won a game versus him, okay, so same thing as the last one. Okay, so we will be replaying this guy in the next episode.
Do we want to pick our market cards now?
What market cards?
Or
We don't
like,
get
switch these up?
I kind of want to think about it actually.
Okay.
I want to like sit and digest. So
Okay.
don't drop any recommendations in the chat right now about what market cards we should look back at. But I know there's like Ron and other commenters who've been watching all the way through, and people here in the live stream. But after this stream, at some point, drop, anyone watching this later too, drop comments below and recommend. Actually, let's spread them out. We'll let everyone kind of digest it.
What are we spreading now? Sorry.
All the banished
options?
market cards. Yeah.
Let me grab them.
Yeah. Just throw this junk off to the side, and we'll sort that out after. Yep.
Oh, they're falling.
Yeah, and let's put it back, just so you guys can see what's there.
Here, I'll give you.
Yeah,
I'll give you some.
I'll never be able to afford to spell that expensive having those crystals. That was such a waste to do that.
Oh, here, let me move these out of the way.
Whatever.
I just want to move them out of the way.
Yeah.
I got half there if you want to start.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Because the piles are big.
Oh, wow. So throw some gems up at the top. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see these. I'll kind of rip through them here.
I don't even know if we'll be able to fit them all.
But you know what? We should be able to take 2 since we forgot the last time. If we want to, I'll house rule it basically because we nerfed ourselves by not taking a new card after losing last time too. Holy crap. There's like way too many. Way too many. This is crazy. There's ones in here I forgot were even existed. Yeah, this is silly.
That's okay.
We need to make more room. We need to make more room.
I don't want to ruin the piles that we have.
Oh, it's all good.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah,
Here,
maybe
put the
throw-
spells, and then there's a couple more gems here.
Yeah,
So let's put these down.
just throw this relic off here.
No, that's not. Where
Yeah,
did
let's
it go?
just do like
There we go.
this is our. Okay, this is our markets. Sure. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, like this is why I don't want to do this now because this will take forever. I'd rather just spread them out off camera. We could look at them and then bring back after people comment too and have a say in it.
Or even bring back some of the ones that we're thinking about.
Yeah, we'll discuss it at the start of the next episode for sure. So tune in for that. Get your notes down. But man, all right. So in the gem department, we have that starter one, which I don't think we'd ever see back. A 6 for a 3. I don't know.
No. We can't afford a 6 for a 3.
Yep.
What?
So let's just look at gems. Gems. Crumbling compound. Gain 2 ether. You may discard a gem in hand. If you do, gain an additional 2.
We have that. We played with
I
that for
know,
a while, but
but-
that's kind of expensive for.
I know, but we didn't have that when we were holding these. You know what I mean? I know it's not destroy, it's discard.
But then you are changing.
You're changing a crap crystal you can't buy a spell with
Right.
into something you can.
Okay, so let's
But
put
can
that
we
in a-
afford gems? But
So
honestly,
let's put that in a maybe pile.
yep. Okay. So that's this one. If you guys can see, crumbling compound. Okay.
Yeah, which I think is good for our
I
broken.
think that's a neat idea for all the damn stickers we have on our crystals.
Yeah.
So full might slab, gain 1. So this was the one last time maybe we should have taken. Gain 1 ether, gain 2 pulse tokens. Until the end of the turn, you may lose 1 pulse token to gain 1 ether any number of times. Which I feel after realizing that, like how pulse tokens is working, I feel like this is a must.
Okay.
But how are we getting up to 6 for sure? Unless we hold. So you have to get a gem in hand, like buy a gem, and then see it come around and hold and have it all come together. Like it took you forever to get that 6, draw 2 cards. Now we're saving up for this, but getting one of these now leads to buying things like that.
Yeah, but then you have to have the pulse tokens to go with it. So you have to buy
That's
that,
fine.
and you have to buy something else that's giving you multiple pulse tokens every round.
Yeah, but remember you're gaining 2 pulse tokens each time with this. So it's always at least 3. And then you spend the 2. So this is what I was missing. So you gain 1,
Yeah.
you get 2, you spend the 2 to get 3.
Right.
Okay? But sometimes
6 for
you'll
3 though.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll
Okay.
have other ones. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like I had pulse. Look, I have 4 pulse tokens right now.
Yeah.
I would have loved to use that to buy. Just use 1 to like buy another spell. Like, just think once this is in your deck, you're playing it. Gives you that flexibility. When you have the pulse tokens, you just go, oh, I'm 1 short to buy this versus this. Man, if I could have bought that 6 cost one, if I could have bought this those times when I had 5, if I could have bought this,
Yeah.
amazing.
But part of me is thinking almost like pull out the pulse token stuff and go back to Aeon's End where we have cheaper spells and better economy cards where we're not trying to combo things off.
Let's see what they're saying. Are you gonna reset up? No. This is the only nemesis I beat by milling. Oh, okay. There's like 24 options. I
Yeah.
know. With all your broken crystals, no need for the 6+ cards. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Unless we get the right gems going, but it's still tough. But this is only 5, and that we could turn it into clean a 4 ether on this card.
Yeah, so I like that one because it does fix our broken gems.
But they're still in your deck. That's the problem.
Yeah, but that's fine.
There's also this one for 3. Gain 2 ether, gain a pulse token, or you may lose 1 pulse token if you do gain 3.
So then if you lose 1, that's 5.
What?
So you gain 2 automatic, and you
No,
gain a
no,
pulse.
no, no.
Or.
It's or. So you play it early, you're getting 2 gaining pulse tokens. But then once you get pulse tokens going, you may lose 1 to gain 3. So it becomes a 3 for 3, maybe after.
I almost think of getting rid of all the pulse tokens and just going with regular.
No. I think because we're not gonna be able to change that much stuff. So I think we just feed into the pulse token stuff.
Okay.
Because the more pulse tokens we have, the better those cards become, right? Gain 2. If you have 3 or more charges, gain an additional 1 entangled shard.
Situational for that one.
Yeah, the charge theme that we saw kind of mid campaign there.
I like that though. That worked.
Yeah, but we didn't really have it going too well, and then
Yeah.
and they didn't let us keep it really. Gain 2. If you have 2 or more prep spells, gain additional 1.
So that's better for later in the game when you're
Yeah. So this is a no.
What about
is
this
a
one?
No.
gain 2 and any ally draws a card. More
Yeah,
card draw.
I like that one before, but
I mean, it's still
I
expensive.
don't know if we can
5
afford
for
that
2.
now.
I don't know if I can afford it
Yeah.
either. How many are we allowed to switch out here?
I don't know how many normally, but I'm definitely
gonna
gonna do an
double
extra.
it?
Yeah, well, yeah. After the other loss, right? We may switch out 1, so we'll switch out 2.
Yeah, because we forgot last
Maybe
time.
we maybe not. Maybe we feel like we don't need to.
Well, I think we need some of these lower cost spells.
So those are the gems I think we're considering. Crumbling compound, full might slab, conductive grit, relics. Focus any player's breach. Any player may prep a spell in hand. Don't think so.
What about the geophage? That was helpful.
Gain 1 ether. You may destroy a gem in hand. Yeah, see, that's like But you never bought this. You always just ignored it. I thought it was great. But having that cycle
Yeah,
through
but
your
I would
deck,
buy it now.
I think this is awesome. I think that is awesome.
Sometimes there's
so
more.
much better than the junkie give us focus tokens or whatever they're called. But we have pulse tokens. But we have one that does it with pulse tokens. But it's more expensive. But the pulse tokens feeds in the other one, so I don't think I'd replace it. But I miss that card.
But unless you replace the 2 pulse tokens cards, because we only have 2 pulse
we have
tokens.
3 or 4 now.
Oh.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, okay.
4.
Okay.
Reality Stabilizer. Gain 2 charges. Silence a minion. But that's 6
That's
freaking
6. That's
cost.
too expensive.
I don't see that happening. But silencing a minion. Yeah, that's awesome.
But we'll just keep. I think
gaining
we
2
keep this.
charges. Oh my god, that's awesome.
It's a lot. You're doing a lot with that card. If you didn't get it. Yeah, Munchop says the Geo will get rid of our crack tokens, which is true. And then you cycle through the ones that you want to see more. And it's cheap enough.
Yeah, I do like it a lot actually.
Yeah, I think we definitely need. I
Maybe
think
we
that's
replace
on
our expensive spell with that
Yeah,
one.
because we can't. And I also think we take another cheaper spell.
So we got Brain Knife. Gain 1 charge. Any ally focuses a closed breach with lowest cost. No, I'm not even thinking about that one.
No.
Void Mill. Focus any player's breach. 2 different players may destroy the top card of their discard pile.
Better if we were playing with more than 2 players, I think. So I don't think that's good for us.
Focus any players. Yeah, that's too expensive for that. But I do like card destruction. I feel like we don't have enough of it. But if we put that in, it's enough, I think.
I think so.
I think. Okay. What else we got? Relics here. Prophetic Lens. Gain 1 charge. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may destroy it. If you do, gain an Ether for 4. For 4, 2 is a charge, so the cost of 2. And you the problem is you'll start drawing later in the game. Like you flip and you're like, oh, it's not the one.
Right.
Oh, it's not the one. Like.
So it's helpful at the beginning.
It's too damn random.
Yeah, I'd rather keep the Geophage.
Yeah, and this is more expensive.
Because we always have gems in hand. And if you put that with those ones you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eternal Mirror. Any ally gains a charge. Any player gains 2 pulse tokens. You may lose 2 pulse tokens. If you do, cast the player's prep spell. That prep spell deals 1 additional damage.
Well, we don't have prep spells half the time, so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's good.
Void Mill would have worked great with that breach upgrade.
Oh.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. With his, if he got the other one.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Don't get me started. Yeah.
I don't think we do that one.
Yeah, I don't like this one at
Of
all.
the relics, I like that one, and that's the only one I think I would
missed
choose.
this one.
And I literally would probably just replace it for the other one or no, maybe not.
No,
maybe I would replace it for the 8 cost spell.
Yeah. We're gonna need to make our spells cheaper, I think.
Yeah, I think we buy another one.
Okay. So that's what we're looking at for relics. Spell-wise. Alright, let's look at some of the older classics here. Incinerating Fist. 4 for 3. Nothing wrong with that.
No, I like it.
It's just basic. But it's still, we have 4 cost stuff that does more damage and is more fancy, I think. 3 cost, Breach Flare. Deal 2 damage. Focus any player's 3rd breach. No. No.
Why did you say no to that first one that you said? The 4 for 3?
Because we already have 4s. I feel like we have other 4s that I'm looking at on the table right now.
But the 4 that we have on the table right now only does 2 damage.
No, right here.
Oh. Yeah, but you have to have charges.
Yeah, true.
Well, you don't have to, but if you do, you gain a charge.
Sure.
I just think...
I'll put it out.
Like, I like this one better than that 4 for 2.
And what's wrong with this? 2 costs, deal 2 damage?
No, I like that too.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
but again, we have trouble buying spells, but like I feel like that's too low, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. But man, with all the shields and stuff, getting extra like smaller damage isn't bad.
Because honestly, if we're only going to be able to insert 2 of these cards, one being the Geophage, we're only picking 1, and I think it's going to be a cheaper spell. Because that's our number 1 problem.
Yeah, but remember there are bigger dudes that you still need to hit with good damage.
Yeah, so like I would take a 3 damage over.
And it's a deck building game, right? So you want to, each piece of paper, you want to make sure it does a lot.
Yeah.
You don't want to put a bunch of smaller stuff in your deck that you draw a whole hand and it's not doing as much goodness as drawing like more concentrated focus cards.
No, I agree.
Yeah, you never want to spread it too thin like that.
I agree.
So you still need a balance of big damage and then some cheaper stuff early. I don't know. Okay, so you want to keep this to
well,
look
that
at?
or this possibly, and you guys
Okay,
can
yeah,
discuss.
you can keep that, sure. Okay, let's look at some of the next up. Warping Haze, deal 2 damage. If you have 2 or more other prep spells, deal 1 additional. No.
Yeah, situational. We can
No,
barely get
I'm
spells.
Good. This one we had before. Deal 3 damage. If you have 3 or more charges, gain a charge. And a 4 for 3 with an extra ability. This is why I'm saying, like, why would you keep this if you have this?
Yeah, okay.
That's all I was trying to say. But
no, that works.
all right. Then we got 5 costers. Arcane Salvo. While prepped, once per turn, during your main phase, you may place a relic you played this turn, or a relic in your discard pile on top of your deck. Deal 4 damage.
I mean, that's good for that one that lets me draw cards if I
While
get them
prepped,
together.
once per turn during your main phase, you may place a relic you play this turn, or a relic in your discard pile on top of your... Yes, that is amazing, actually.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
5
expensive.
for 4.
So
5 for 4.
It's 5 for 4. Plus, I have to buy the relic that's a 6 cost.
Yeah, but we do get that. We make sure that happens. You may not always see it when this goes off, but it's still a 5 for 4 straight. Like.
So you think it's better than the 4 for 3?
Well, no, it depends on the cost we already have. We have a 5 cost spell. We can't even buy all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. For 6, Starfire Frenzy. Cast. Deal 4 damage. You may discard a spell in hand. If you do, deal 1 additional damage and gain a charge. No. This one for 5, Gravity Node. Any player discards a card in hand. If they do, deal 4 damage.
I like the discard card, but if we take the Geophage, we're not going to have cards to discard.
But it does nothing else.
Yeah, that's why I don't
you're
like
sitting
that.
there with like every time we have to force to discard a card, we always have so much trouble doing it. I wouldn't want to do that, make that reliant on damage. That card's a bad card.
No, I agree.
Then we got this one that I miss already. Breach Collision. When you gain this, you may place it on top of any player's discard pile. So when it goes to that hole, you get money, you give me this awesome spell, and I make it hit harder than 5.
I know.
And then Gravehold also heals. This, I don't know. I wish we never got rid of that one.
Mind Trap says, remember your double trouble, which is smart. We want spells that you can fire off with your double trouble.
Oh, true. Having multiple spells, yes. But again, like having a fatter deck. I mean, it doesn't have to be a fatter deck. It would just be smaller spread of damage. I'll try it. I'll try anything at this point, really.
Yeah. Marcus says, with some better gem, you can get a bigger spell, maybe a 6 cost. That is true. If we do add a better gem, we could possibly get a better spell. Get your oh, that was different. Okay. If I get into Aeon's End, should I start with Legacy or something else? This is from Adam.
Yeah, he's getting some good answers in the chat. Legacy's a fine starting point. So far, I can still say that.
It's more challenging, that's for sure.
Definitely more challenging. You can tell they even if you're good at Aeon's End, they still throw tons of curveballs at you. So, but I get worried a player goes in totally blind. Yeah, it's even harder. It's tough to say. It is cool that going in, I wish I could go in blind so then I didn't have preconceived notions of the game for rules-wise and stuff, but...
Then I ask you one question. If you played this first and you kind of, I can tell, are a little bit defeated in this game, would you then still be as excited to open and crack open the other boxes? Or would you kind of put it on the shelf and be like, I'm over it? I didn't really like how that played.
The problem is I would then go back and play, if that was the case, I played Legacy first. If I went back to the first two, I would think they're kind of boring and plain and vanilla.
Okay.
This has more flair to it, more layers, more meat on the bone.
Okay.
But
you wouldn't be discouraged from going and trying the other ones after playing this?
It'd probably be nice and refreshing because some of those nemesises are a lot easier.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's a nice starting point. In this, even that first nemesis was super hard, but they gave you a deck beside it to help you, but you were getting crushed.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to give you that feeling you're a noob mage, you're getting the crap beat out of you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of people were recommending Legacy as a starting point and didn't start with Legacy as a starting point, so it's tough. I don't know what to say there, really, but I haven't played New Age yet. I haven't played New Age.
Well, Marcus recommends New Age.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are telling me start with New Age when I first was asking about Aeons End Legacy. No, when I was first asking about Aeons End, where to start.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, New Age, New Age, New Age.
Faulty Joe started with Legacy and then...
Oh, okay. So Faulty Joe's a good person to ask.
Yeah. Were you discouraged, Faulty Joe, when you were playing? Were you like, this is so hard?
Yeah, we're not that good. I know we're not that good at the game, for
no.
sure. But I've seen people in the chat over the last few episodes being like, yeah, they got their butt crushed too, and like, got butt kicked, sorry.
Well, everyone in the chat talks about how they lost too,
Yeah,
not just us.
It's not just us.
I think it's hard.
No, wife and I played Legacy. Okay.
Okay.
Legacy is rough as starting, is trying to decide cards for market, don't know how to go. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Legacy obviously was designed and made after a couple sets were already out and they had feedback, and they were trying to feed into the players who already were part of their fan base, give them a cool Legacy game to play. I don't know if they really built this with new players 100% in mind. I don't know if it feels that way.
No, I don't feel like it is at all.
Yeah, I don't feel like it does either.
Like, I don't feel like you could bring someone in and they'd be like excited and understand and know what's going on for the first few.
Because I think some of the decisions in the market purchases, there's some that are very bad, and you would think if it was very new player friendly, there should be no bad options. But I could be convinced that bad options are good.
Yeah, maybe there is no bad options.
Yeah.
If you cycle them or put them with the right combinations.
Jan says, we did okay until those last couple of games, then got smashed. Haven't played after completing campaign.
Yeah, see, it's discouraging people. It's discouraging people.
I'm still looking forward to moving on to New Age, though.
I know, because we'll want to get back to new and fresh.
All right. So here's what we have for those who want to, who are watching later, or those in the chat who want to comment on the video. Let us know you see what we have. You've been watching along. You know what we've been playing with. You know the decision we made. You probably know what these cards are and what they do. I just talked about all of them. But here's what we're narrowing it down to. We're going to put these into a pile. I'm going to take them upstairs. I'm going to stare at them for the next few days and touch them to my forehead and kind of feel which ones feel right to me, which one gives me the feeling of winning. And we'll swap out two
I know what
at
I
most.
would choose.
Okay, what would you choose, Mel?
I would choose the Geophage.
Yep.
And I would probably choose this one. I wouldn't choose any gem.
I would fix our gem problem. I want more money, and I want clean money. So I would choose I would choose either or of these and replace the 8-cost spell so that we have 3 gems, 2 relics, and 4 spells. We have more spells than we need.
So you wouldn't even put Geophage in at all?
Then I would do Geophage, and I would probably replace another spell.
Oh, okay.
And only go down to 3 spells.
Okay, I could be convinced of that for sure.
Yep. I don't know what spell or whatever I would replace there, but maybe the Geophage. Like, I don't know if losing the pulse tokens off the Volcanic Relay would be bad with the still having spells that need pulse tokens. It's just 1 spell. No, it's 2 spells. Yeah, it's tough. Throwing off the pulse token balance is another problem too. Mm-hmm. But if we took this one, this gem that actually gave us pulse tokens, but then we start spending them for money, but then later when we don't care about them for money, we're using them on spells.
Yeah.
For life healing and damage dealing. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Mind Chop likes your option. Yeah, I can be convinced of that too.
I like Rob's option. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know. I feel like the spells, we just need to make sure we get the damn spells. I don't think we need such a wide menu of them.
Okay.
We need the other cards to support us getting spells since we have to go out of the box since we have these cards.
Yeah.
And
I think getting one of those in and being able to cycle through.
This will destroy them.
2.
This will destroy them, but I think we need more concentrated money. So on those turns when we can, once you get your first soothing Torporine or this phase Portalite, you then use that to buy one of these big ones and just get 1 in your deck.
Yeah.
And then now that's helping you get to the more concentrated, bigger spells, I think. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Because if we got this Protogeist, we need to make sure we get this going. This would have helped us so much with those stupid guys.
For sure, we need that in there.
This has to be achieved. So however we got to get this is getting clean money in our hands that we could buy spells with. And I don't know. I would find some mix of either this or this that could be talked into either one and the Geophage.
Yeah.
I would like, yes, I would like,
love those,
I would
but-
love to get back the Heal Gravehold spell, but if we get different spells, as you just saw, we can't buy these spells, so...
Right, but also if we take those guys off the board, they're not hitting Gravehold every turn.
Exactly.
So I think
well,
that's smart.
the minion is, or the nemesis is, it has that built-in assault card thing, which hits Gravehold for the breach guys. I know if they're gone,
yeah.
sure, but sometimes it still unleashes and then happens. You
Sure,
can't
there's
stop
sometimes
it.
unavoidable, but and then Munchop says chain drops upgrade to breach damage as well.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna do it. I'm house ruling it. I'm going back. I'm gonna try it in the next play. Why not? Let's see how it works. Let's do it right now. I don't want to forget that because I know I will. But yeah, I want to see how it works. This is our playthrough. I'm doing it how I want to do it. But
For
yeah, I have to love the input too. But I felt it in my bones. Like as I was playing, I saw all these little.
Yeah,
little,
you're like, how wrong this is.
Yeah, I knew it. As soon as I saw him, like, yep, this is a minion focus guy. Of course. I knew that extra damage would have been needed. Plus, just for shields, it's great. Because we need it early. We need to stabilize early, and the sparks with the extra damage is too weak too early.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fast, it's slow.
Yeah, I agree.
And we have a problem early game. Yeah. When I focus a breach, deal 2 damage.
Yeah. Adam's saying, so much Aeon's End and a new Kickstarter coming. It is crazy. Kickstarter's going now. Yep. I watch a preview of Outcast and it's amazing. That's the Kickstarter's Outcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You write on here, I want to call it, it was called Laser Darts, but it's now going to be called Laser Focus because it's dealing damage off the focus.
Laser
focus. Yep. Laser focus. That's
Okay.
my ability. We're going with it. Fixed. We'll see how it works though. Maybe it's worse. But I feel like there were so many times when I was focusing, which would have been beautiful to also throw 2 damage out. Because I was using gems to focus. I was using these crystals to focus. That would have been 2 damage. Then I was using my spell to focus. Damage. I don't know. I just felt like those 2 damage hits would have been better. And then I still could use the sparks I have to do 1 damage on the shields that were there. Or even on those little guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But then after that, it just stops. But I'm okay with that. Adam says, I might hold off on Aeon's End for now and really get too many bones down and dive into Gloomhaven a bit more. I'll mostly be playing solo. Too Many Bones and Gloomhaven, both awesome games.
Yeah.
You need to get Gloomhaven done. You have about a year until Frosthaven comes, so you better get on that, Adam.
Or longer if things continue.
Or longer, yeah, if there's delays and stuff. It is a Kickstarter, so add a few more months onto that. If you double down on Gem Destroying, probably not Crumbling Compound. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Yeah, because then you don't want to be thrown away. Like, this would be kind of crappy if you're, like, looking at your hand. You're like, do I want to throw this away to get 1 more? No. Okay, I can see that. So right now, I feel like it's this and this. We're placing this and... I don't know. Bending Beam, maybe? And there's our spell lineup. I don't know.
So you took out Bending Beam for what? Sorry?
For these 2. That's probably what I would do.
And what spells do we still have in there?
These 3, or these ones. But I mean, I could be convinced to take out other ones, but I like the little damage here in pulsing, but like...
So the total this one does is 5, right?
2 damage, and you may lose 2 pulse tokens if you do deal 3 additional, but it gains you 1 on the turn it sits in your prep.
Like, I worry that, I know this is 1 more, but that is, you put that in your 3rd breach, and it's always 5.
I know.
That one is situationally 5, and if we have trouble getting the pulse tokens, or we run out at any point...
I don't know. Yep. I don't know what to say, but that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Or we could just... I don't know.
Well, I think we take the 8 one out for sure.
but I like having the pulse token theme to work with this.
Okay, we can try.
I don't know. I feel like if we buff up the pulse token stuff a little bit more, it might be nice. But I definitely want to see comments.
Yeah,
I appreciate you guys dropping in the chat too.
Yeah, let's think
But,
on this and
yeah.
see. But this is like where we're leaning right now.
That's where we're leaning. And yes, we threw a whole bunch out of the making. But if somebody comments later and says, nope, this is what you need to do. Remember, we can only change up to 2 because we forgot to change 1 after last time we lost. We just reset and went right into it. But we probably should change up to 2. And this is what we're leaning towards. But we could be convinced. And probably Crumbling Compound not if we take this one. But I want to see what other people say in the comments. We'll schedule the next live stream. Sunday or Tuesday, but we'll find out. Stay tuned for the channel. Rob wants spells of 4 or less.
Yeah, for your double trouble.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yep, that is for my ability too.
That is true.
And it'll just get us, like, the reason why I have to make the hard choice of getting rid of the 5 and just going with this is like it's cheap. And this one, it's a little more, yes, but it does the multiple. Like, you prep it, it does 1, shield gone. You cast it, you can do if it's in the 4th breach, you can do a damage here and a damage, then 2 damage to someone else, and like it helps those little guys that came out, right?
Yeah.
No problem, Adam. Anytime. But yeah, we're gonna end it here, and that's gonna be it. So leave comments down below. Let us know what you guys think about what we should change up, and we'll think about it too. And we'll come back. We'll present what we think. We'll sit on it. We'll think about it, and we'll talk about it at the start of the next stream. And we'll review some comments and stuff. So leave them down below. Just say, hey, for switching out your market, we think this or this. And just let us know what you think. Even if you kind of describe the card, if you don't know the name of it and all that stuff's fine. I know maybe they're all, I wish I could have made it more on the screen. Maybe I could take a picture or something and post it after. I don't know. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you to Patreon supporters for backing us and keeping us going. Thank you to everyone who's watching live. If you don't want to miss this live, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.